Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome back to ATM10 To The Sky. Now we are in a boat right now. I'm in a boat. And I've just been fishing loads. Because we want to get a bunch of Patrick bees. And we've got 3 of them so far. Because I want to convert them obviously to Starry bees. So that has kind of been the plan. We're getting so many bees right here. All I've done right here is I've got range upgrades, I've got bee cages, and they're just going straight into my ender chest because the ender chest gets, like, you know, pulled out of and put into the system. Now, I'm pretty sure I have maxed out my my chest that I've got for bees. So this is going into my actual system. It's not the best idea. I should probably go and make like a bigger chest for this, but yeah, not bad. I kind of want to get one more. Although, to be fair, I have been getting myself some... I want to see if I can get a Starry... Oh, by the way, I've been wearing the helmet because most of the bees come out angry, which is not great, is it? In fact, I need to leave that on whilst I convert a couple of the Starry bees. Now, another thing is we've got 25 right now of the ATM stars, which is amazing. That's a point. I should probably make that a compacting drawer. Compacting drawer. Let's make a simple compacting drawer right there. There we go. And then if I stick this one on top. What I've got to do, I think I did this right at the end of last episode. Basically, what it does is it like exports to this. I should probably make this. There you go. Locked. Yeah. I don't want to connect it to the system, otherwise it will like try and export out of that drawer right there into the drawer, if you know what I mean. So it will just loop, and that way it won't do the crafting upgrade at all. So yeah, anyway, over here we are going to get ourselves... I really want to try this at least. So if we have a look at the gene samples, which to be fair, we're doing pretty well here. We got like a couple of gene samples that we could try. These are only a couple of %, but it'll be funny if we actually manage to get one. So there's a 3% chance from that one to get a Starry bee. And there's a 2% chance from this one. There's a 1% chance from this one. And a 4 from that one. So I'm going to try it with the 4% chance first. Get a couple of eggs. So 4% chance. Don't think that works, but that's fine. A 1% chance. Didn't work, I don't think. And these two. Starry bee. No, damn it. Okay, that's that's fine. I wanted to just see if that would work. That'd be hilarious if it did. There you go. You can see the ATM Star shards coming in. This thing's doing work. I really like the Pokey gene sampler. I didn't know how to get Squish Bee material in all the mod 7. And I thought this was the only way. But yeah, I'm glad it's not the only way anymore. Anyway, I need to get the Patrick bees. By the way, today we're going to be starting with some modern industrialization. So actually, before we do any of this, I do want to make myself a super upgrade. Probably make a few of these. I know I've seen a load of people actually make like big automations for this, but I've never automated this. To be fair, the last time I tried to do this, it wouldn't automate. I wanted to make this right here, but it wouldn't let me. I just made 13 of those. I forgot I connected this up. Fine, that's okay actually. This is what we want, sort of. I'm gonna take all of these out right here. Oh, yeah, so yeah, all of those can go in like that. Perfect. Nice, right. So what I could do is if I take those out, I pop these ones in. Patrick B. Patrick B. Patrick B. Just chuck those ones away for now. So let's convert all of these to and by the way, our ATM stars, we have to manually come over here and grab them. I will at some point start ripping down a couple of our things that we've got over here, right? So like I'm gonna get rid of all the redstone ones. Like I've got some above here as well. probably get rid of the... you know what? This one's not doing anything. I could technically get rid of the redstone block in there. And, like, set it up properly, but we don't really need it. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. Anyway, I am going to grab a bee cage. We're going to convert at least 2 of these because we've only got 2 of the blocks right there. So let's do this. Come here. Thank you. And these are max. Oh, flipping heck. There you go. Those are max ATM Star or Starry bees, which I can then stick in here like this. And now we've got 3 ATM Star bees, which means if we've got our time wand, which needs to be in this position to get filled back up. There you go. Should be quite a lot. Now, I need to take all of these out because for some reason it doesn't always let you do it. And there we go. We should have quite a lot right there of how many starry blocks have we got? 0. Oh, we need 1 more. Oh, there we go. There's 1. Awesome. So with these, what I could do is I can use these to make us. I should probably automate this bit as well, to be fair. I don't think we need the chemical tank, like the creative chemical tank, but I think I might just program it in, you know. Yeah. Why the heck not? So I'm gonna program it in purely because wait, what was that? That's the main one. Okay. That's the ultimate chemical tank. Okay, this one right here is what we need. Yeah, I'm going to program all of these in purely because we might need it later on. Like, I might need the antimatter for something later, right? You never know what they're going to update, so that is the plan right there. We are going to upgrade or update all of these. Oh, I missed one, actually, because I actually need the creative tank as well. Lovely stuff. So, the reason I want to get... Well, the reason I went so hard for getting all of the ATM stars right there, not only can we make, like, a bunch of stuff from the actual ATM stars themselves, like, we can make the creative spellbook if we want. We can make the jetpack, which I don't know why we'd want to do that. We can make creative source jar. That's kind of a cool one. We could do this. And then infinite source all the time. And then we don't need... I think over in the old base, it's still going right there. In fact, I might do that right now. Should we do infinite source? Yeah, I think we're going to do the creative source jar right there. Okay, that's quite a lot of source that you need to begin with, right? So they need to be 100% full as well. Okay, that's fine. We could do that. So we just need a bunch of unobtainium and a couple of source jars. So we got the source jars already, apparently. Unobtainium. How many unobtainium is it? Sorry, for the creative source. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So what we could do is I could put 1 in each of these. Although I don't remember if these go all the way around. I don't think they do. They only go to 5 of them, right? So you know what? That's okay because we could fill the rest in. Is it this one that goes in the middle? Which one's the one that goes in the middle? Yeah, one of those definitely does. I think it is this one. Yes, this one's the middle one. Fine. So what we could do instead is put that one in there. And then if we do this, this, and this. There you go. Perfect. And then they'll go in here. I'll get the unobtainium ones. Yeah. And then the whole reason I'm doing this, by the way, is so we can get rid of this. I don't think it causes any lag, but you never know, right? Just the least amount of stuff we could do. In fact, nah, you know what? We actually still need that, don't we? Because we need the source later. Yes, because we need to fill those up. Okay. If only we had some cactus. Put a tiny bit of cactus right there. That is not even from this setup right here. It's from sieving. Right, there we go. There's those ones. And what I could do... If I stick that one there, are you going to fill up like straight away or not? Why are you not filling up at all? Oh, you guys are filling up now. Okay. There is a way of... Oh, you know what we could do? We could do the... Is it volcanic? Is it this one? I think it's this one that we could do. Yeah, okay. We could do that one. Purely because if we do this one, we could feed it the blazing archwood saplings, and it should work okay. Oh, this is so annoying that we have to do this. I mean, what we could do, turn our magnet off and just chuck them on the floor. There you go. I don't know how much sauce that is getting. Is it actually filling this up at all? 0%. I think it's trying to do these ones first. Oh, you're trying to do the ender source link. Okay, we can get rid of that one for now. Always come back to it later. Get rid of that one as well. Are you actually going to fill this one up now? You know what? I think this just takes a ridiculous amount of sauce. We could just leave this for now and come back to it later. So I put this one here and put this one and this one. Those ones should fill up over time. I mean, we can get rid of a bunch of this stuff for now. Alright, not gonna lie, there's not much else we need from the ATM stars. Oh, that's a good one though. Okay. I say that and then instantly find one that we kind of want to get. So this one right here is creative energy cell. That means that we don't have to like power anything on our AE system. So 100% we're doing that. It just it helps things along, as it were. So I'm gonna pop these things away. I do need to start breaking things down. I'm gonna do that, I think, in a second. I still don't have the thumbnail for my my previous episode yet, so let's get a creative energy thing. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Yeah, because this thing is exporting all of these, isn't it? So if I chuck all of those in and then quickly do it. Oh, it still doesn't like it because it puts them in here. How do I do this then? I guess what I could do is edit that recipe. If I edit this recipe and just get rid of the ATM star, we can manually put the ATM star in. So if I do creative like that, it'll go off and create everything. And then it'll put all of them in here. And what I could do is just stick an ATM star in with it. And fingers crossed it will just chuck all of the bits in that we need. Oh, it's got to do all of this stuff, hasn't it? Yeah, okay. Ah, there you go. You have to take the thing out first and then it will work. But that should, right there. It needs infinite power, which is fine. So we've got that. Should do the thing. Eventually. Oh my goodness, it's going to take a while. But yeah. And then I can stick it on that. Cool. Everything is a little laggy right now. Yeah, I need to start breaking things down. Right, I'm going to go get my thumbnail real quick, which is... I'm going to put a B, or grab a B at least. Starry B. And I might go outside and do this. What do you think? Should I do it on... Yeah, I should do it up here, shouldn't I? Right, there we go. We can now do a little bit of tidy up. Always good, isn't it? We should definitely go put the bee back before we do anything, though. So this one is just going to go where the flux point is. Oh, yeah. Stick this back on. Thank you. Put that one there. I cannot for the life of me figure out where that one is. The missing channel on that one. But, oh, well. Right, so let's start ripping these apart. We don't need any of the... Well, we do maybe need a little bit of gears. I might leave that one over there set up. But the rest of these, we could just... Oh, it's going to be a pain, isn't it? That's why I wanted to use the builder. Ow, poo. I was supposed to do that on camera. Press the button. And it got rid of the whole thing over here. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We can do it upstairs. Let's do the upstairs one. I don't think it's going to use that much power, but we'll do that. And there you go. There's all the things. Right, next on the chopping block is I'm actually going to get rid of all of these extra sieves that we've got. Probably a bad idea. We might need to do this later on, but for now, I feel like we don't need them. We might do, but there's a lot of stuff right there. Why is there so much stuff? Done. There's a few of these pattern providers I put around as well, which we don't need anymore. You can see, actually, this thing down here we don't need anymore either, right? Get rid of all of these. I might keep hold of all of the patterns. By the way, I put loads of redstone ones in there, so it would do like a ton of redstone at once, because that was a pain in the bum. But yeah, might keep hold of all of the patterns right there, because I don't know. I just feel like that's something that needs to happen. Have all those patterns with us. This doesn't need to be here anymore, does it? I mean, we could leave this here. Use it for our modern industrialization. Get rid of all of these. This is always, like... It's always kind of a daunting task doing this. Like, getting rid of everything that you've got. Because you never know... I always have it in the back of my head. Am I actually going to need this later on? But in this case, I'm pretty sure we're not going to, so... We probably don't need the lumber bees anymore. I'm going to just say it. So, get some bee cages. And what I'll do... Why? There you go. Stick a bunch of those in. Those are going to go straight into the system again. So, that should be okay. Ooh. Speaking of bees, we could probably get rid of our wasted bees down here. Oh, actually, before we do this, what we should probably do... If we get rid of that, antimatter... There you go, antimatter's coming in. We could do the dropper... Are we allowed to do... No, we're not allowed to do the gauge dropper, are we? But we can export into a creative tank. Oh, I realized something. We can use the... we can at least grab... out of here, the blocks. Ugh. Why do we not have any blocks in there? Oh, there you go. We've got the blocks already in there. Okay. Creative tank. Go make us one of those, please. So what we can do with the creative chemical tank right there is we can make ourselves. In fact, we could probably use the same thing right here, but do it like that. So we could just say export antimatter. Are you going to go in there, or do we not? Are we not allowed to do that? How does this work then? If you're not allowed to... Yeah, how do you get... We did it with the fluid tanks. I just didn't think how you do it with the yeah, these ones right here. Maybe you need a bucket worth. Also, antimatter. Oof. Yeah, it did void that off just now. So, okay, tank. Regular old tank. We do one of those. Ah, wait a minute. That's got antimatter in it. That's fine. Says none. It didn't take the antimatter out of here, did it? I wonder... It is an input, though. I'm very confused by this. Is there a way to tell it to just, like, give us the antimatter? Alright, this might not work the way that we want it to work, unfortunately, then. If that's not how you do it. How the heck are you supposed to get the creative, I don't know. I don't know how you get anything in this, then, if it just instantly voids it off. Because you can't get, like, a bucket worth, can you? Maybe you do use, like, a gauge dropper or something. I can't think of a good way to put it in there. Make it do the thing. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Alright, in that case, we will leave this to do its thing. Maybe one of you lovely people could explain. I might actually go and ask the ATM Discord. I'm going to do that now. Alright, people were saying that the gauge dropper... Oh, maybe I was putting it in the wrong flipping place. Wait, this has got some in there right now. Just realised I put it in the wrong place, didn't I? If I put this down and I put this here... Oh, idiot. That's how you do it. Okay, never mind. Can I put this one in, at least? No, it doesn't matter, does it? There we go. There is our antimatter, infinite antimatter, right there. Awesome. We might not actually need this anymore, if I'm honest. We could just turn this off. Antimatter. We got over 200. Yeah, we probably don't need this now. I'm just going to stick it in the system. But that does mean that we can go around and we can get rid of all of the bees because we don't need them anymore. Oh, that's already done. Lovely stuff. I might break this all down as well. I would normally say, what do you guys think? And then get your opinion on if I should break it down or not. But I can't because I'm not here, so... Oh, that one only had 4 in it. Interesting. Okay. I think that's all of them. The only ones that I don't have... bee cage... well, the only ones I need to go get rid of are the ones in the compact machine, which is right here. Personal shrinking device. Why does it keep putting me in the middle? I swear I keep changing my spawn point to right here. Maybe you have to, like, poke it like that. There you go. Very weird, isn't it? Anyway, we could do... you know what? We just stick that one in and then take them out again. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Don't click stuff with the... Oh, there you go. This time it didn't put me in there. I think every time I log out, it changes. There we go. Do we get rid of... Yeah, you know what? Beautiful. Although, to be fair, that one I was using... Yeah, radioactive waste. Spent nuclear waste, I think it was. Spent nuclear waste. That one is the only one that can go in here. And then we've got the... Do we not have the overflow destruction card in here? Oopsie daisy. Overflow destruction card. Yeah. Apparently this works, by the way. You could just do this and then all good. But I have no idea if it works because I've never got it all the way up. Anyway, there you go. So that's that one taken care of. We will probably get rid of, or we'll change out some of these. Yeah, I'm going to change these out to be a bunch of different geos. There you go. Much more multicolored right there. I like that. Very good. So, do we get rid of all of the solar neutron activators? I'm worried, though, if I do this, that one of these has got a little tiny bit of nuclear waste in it and will irradiate the area. We could just leave them here, to be fair. Oh, hello. Have you got anything to trade, or are you still broken? Yeah, you're broken. Oh, he didn't like it very much. He disappeared. Bit of a pain, innit? So, I figured out that we don't need this over here anymore with all of the, what they call the oxidizers. We don't need those because you just don't. Because we got rid of nuclear waste. We don't need any of that anymore. We've got infinite antimatter if we want to get it. That's pretty much all you need infinite waste or nuclear waste for, right? Wonder if we could get a polonium one and then we can make like polonium and plutonium pellets whenever we want. That might be a little bit difficult. I'm not sure if there's any way to get the plutonium out of here. Or the polonium. Oh, who knows? It doesn't matter. Anyway. Can you get infinite nuclear waste? Nuclear. You can. You can kind of get nuclear waste right there. So that means you probably get polonium. Yeah, you can get a polonium one right there. I'm not going to mess with that. I feel like we will irradiate this entire area if I try and do that. So we're not going to do that today. I think that's all the stuff I can break down for now. Like, we probably might need some stuff over here. I could probably break down the little power setup that we had, but this did us so well, and it's all unplugged right now. We don't have any flux plugs in there. Also, I found my, what do you call it? Compact machine that I was complaining I couldn't find. This one right here. It was sat right there, and I removed everything from that. Got rid of the chunk load and everything. If we have a look on the map, I unchunk loaded a bunch of stuff because we don't need that. Me going all the way over here, I think that's probably because over here there's a biome that we needed. Same with this one. I think that's a swamp biome right there. So, yeah, there we go. I might expand all of the Oritech stuff and move it over into this area. I don't know yet. Right, bit of a weird time to end the episode. I know I normally go like a lot longer than this. I normally go like 30 to 40 minutes. You're going to get a couple of the 30 to 40 minute videos, especially 40-minute videos coming up anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to call the episode here. It just doesn't make sense. I kind of tried to put all of the beginning of modern industrialization in this episode, even though it didn't really fit because it makes it like an hour long if I do that. So I'm going to split that one out and we're going to have that next episode. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.